Floods. Now, I spoke to Johar Ali, a Libyan journalist from Derna, but based in Istanbul, and I started by asking him how residents of Derna reacted to the ruling.
Well, let me say that there is no exact response that all the people reacted towards. Many people see that according to our law, to the judicial system, those sentences were enough justice for those people convicted. But also there is a wide range of people that were affected directly that saw those sentences are not enough. In Libya, we have a death sentence. Many people call for death sentence for those people because they cause directly in the death of thousands of people.
I mean, specifically, what can you tell us about the people that were convicted on Sunday? Who are they? And what was their role in water management and administration in Derna?
The biggest name of those 12 that were sentenced is the former deputy governor of the Libyan Central Bank. He was out of Libya once he heard about that he will be one of the people charged with accountability about what happened. Another big name in those 12 people is the head of the municipality council in Derna. Many people in the city think that he was directly involved in the corruption that happened in the city and led to the collapse of the dams. He was sentenced with 14 years and a fine that should be repaid to the people affected. And he's right now in the prison. The rest of the people that were convicted are members of the municipality council and also people who are engineers in the water company and irrigation ministry.
What kind of evidence was presented to the court that led to the conviction of these 12 Libyan officials?
Well, there are documents, especially documents that were leaked online after the dam collapse, that were documented that there were millions that should have been for the reconstruction of the dam. The people responsible for paying such money for the reconstruction of the dam are the people that were convicted, especially the people who were responsible for the reconstruction fund in the last few years were found guilty because they were responsible for the money that should have been for the reconstruction and wasn't for the reconstruction, and millions of those were taken into the bank accounts of those people. 400 million Libyan dinars, that's almost $80 million, were for the reconstruction of Derna city after the war of 2018 and 19. And no work was done in the city.
Is this the end of the court process after an investigation into what happened in those collapsed dams in Derna, or are there other cases that could be ongoing or other investigations that could be happening at this time? What can you tell us?
Until now, this is the only case, and it was closed yesterday with the announcement of the Attorney General with the judgments that were announced. But lawyers say that according to the conviction of those people, there should be more people responsible. If there was an appeal by the people convicted, this can go further.
There are fears that if certain measures are not taken, floods could happen again in eastern Libya around Derna. Are there any concerns around that?
There isn't enough response from the two governments that are governing our country. We are having a situation where we cannot be alerted. There are no specific centers to see the certain measures needed to take into consideration the precautions needed before anything happen like that.